In the Mueller report, clearly, depending on what you believe from the Barr report of the Mueller report, you would think this is over. However, you also worked in the Southern District. There are continuing cases that are ongoing in the Southern District. What should the public think about those cases?
I think the public needs to sort of take a step back, follow what the news reports, follow what the documents are that come out of the Southern District, if any. I think part of the problem with the media, and I'm a little bit part of the media now, is that they raise expectations. They try to read tea leaves. You know, a subpoena gets issued and people think 9 people are going to get arrested. And it may be at the end of the day that the Southern District, which is an aggressive office, I talk about the Southern District a lot in the book, not just the insider trading cases, but if you want to get an idea of the philosophy, culture, character of the people in the Southern District, you know, people should read the book. And at the end of the day, maybe there will be other charges, maybe there won't. I think we just have to wait and see.
Preet, do you think that we should just assume that Barr is bought and paid for and a crony of Donald Trump after a career of how many years of distinguished?
That's very extreme. I've never said that. I don't know who. No, I don't know who's saying that. So
well, I don't know. We're questioning the whole. And how about Rosenstein? When did he become a Trump crony? Both of those gentlemen decided, looked at what the obstruction evidence was, right, and both decided that it didn't rise to the level. Yeah, why do we immediately write it off as Trump cronyism?
I don't know what straw man. I don't know what straw. I know I'm not wearing. I know I'm wearing a jacket like you guys, but
I'm not a straw man. The critique, though, on Barr has been that.
Here you go.
Oh no! The critique was that this decision was made in the course of 48 hours after an investigation that lasted, years.
Yeah. No. I'll tell you what my critique is, and I've said positive things about Bill Barr. I think he's a professional. I've dealt with him before. I think people want to see the report. And particularly they want to see the part of the report that's about obstruction, because Bob Mueller himself spent 2 years and he said this does not exonerate Donald Trump. And so the devil is in the details, and you want to see what was said about those things. I think Bill Barr does, paint a nice picture of the report. Maybe it's fully accurate. It's hard for something to be fully accurate that's a tiny portion. It's 4 pages of a 400-page report. Obviously, there's a lot left out. I think people deserve to see the report. Don't you agree, Joe?
I do, but I also could understand how people say there doesn't need to be an underlying crime for there to be obstruction. But I can also make the case that if there was no collusion to begin with, then by saying, Michael Flynn's a pretty good guy, can you just lay off him? Or by saying, wow, Comey did this, that, and the other thing, and by, I don't know whether that's trying to suppress an investigation or just saying, look, there's no collusion. What are you doing this for? The other question I have for you.
But you're making my point. We should see the report, right?
Okay, fine.
You're sitting here speculating, too.
No, we're all speculating. We'll see the report. But
actually, I'm not speculating.
I think that if it was distorted in a way that Mueller didn't like it, I think either he would have or one of his prosecutors would have come out and said that's not. I mean, they came out immediately and dispelled that one report from the Daily Beast or whatever it was.
It was BuzzFeed.
So here they're saying I'm exonerated, and Bob Mueller is not saying anything. How about the other thing? Would you say there was obstruction with, if someone meets someone on a tarmac, if Hillary Clinton's husband meets the last AG on a tarmac, about wiping screen, does that rise to the level of obstruction? What happened there?
I don't know. Is it Straw Man Monday? I've never argued that. I've never suggested that. By the way, yeah. Well, not in a while.
Yeah.
But by the way, the day before I got fired, I was asked to resign. Donald Trump called me on the telephone.
Right.
And one of the reasons I didn't return the call was because I didn't want other people, including perhaps Joe Kernan on this show, to suggest that it was an untoward call. Because I didn't think it was appropriate to have that phone call. So I don't think that meeting was appropriate. But I guess we go back to the original point, which is we should see the report. Okay.